So I was wondering, like, were there any elements of the game that y'all like leaned into when y'all was making the song? Was there any like certain things you guys wanted to pull from?
It was both. My first verse, I probably did like 3 verses for that song. The first one I did was all Spider-Man puns, 16 bars.
Web shooter.
Yeah, exactly. Venom, Carnage. Benji, I'm just saying all this stuff, bro. And it's like, all right, you gotta reel it back, bro.
What is up, everyone? This is a special segment of GWB GWB Checkpoint. We are here with EarthGang and Benji. We about to get into it. We're talking Swing, that is out right now on all music platforms, coming out on Marvel Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. I am Brandon, aka Kid Cass, along with my co-host,
your boy Get Gulley, aka Mr. GGs. But today we are joined by the GGs, the ghetto gods themselves, EarthGang and Benji. Ooh, like that plug off
We see.
Yeah, man. Glad to see y'all. But how y'all feeling right now? I mean,
Feeling good, man.
Stupendous.
Just dropped the EP last week, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Running around the world.
R.I.P. Human Art out now. You know what I'm saying? Got that Bobby Boucher featuring your boy Benji in the gang. Y'all enjoy this. EarthGang versus the algorithm. Yes.
Definitely check that out. It's fire.
Terms and conditions just released.
And terms and conditions.
Just released Benji.
Just released.
Single terms and
Thank you
conditions.
very much.
Come on now. Come on now.
Get that shut off.
We talked about games a little bit beforehand. I know we talked about some PlayStation classics and stuff.
Classics.
You know. But each of y'all have like a fond memory of gaming in the past, like one of those things where you're like, dang, when I was a kid, like that was my game, or that was my like group that I played with.
Tekken was like
Tekken.
the main, you know what I'm saying, was the main game. Like in the beginning it was like, yo, love this game. Like,
I was big on Smash Bros. As a kid, man, I made a lot of friends and enemies through that game. But like some of my longest friendships, like 2 of my plugs back home, I met them playing Smash Bros. When we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like my dogs, like Smash Bros. Is like one of them like things. It's just like I don't know. It came out at a critical time. I feel like I was in like 3rd or 4th grade when that shit came out, and I was like,
same with me.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
You got a main on Smash Bros? Like who's the main?
Nah, I don't. I beat anybody ass with Kirby or Mario or Luigi.
Oh man,
in the basics, but I really go crazy with Fox.
Okay, Fox is dope.
You brought out 4 different characters too. You
know.
really you like that.
I
It don't matter. I'm
fuck
like
with
that.
that game, bro. That was a childhood memory.
Yeah.
I think my probably Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis.
Streets of motherfucking rage.
Yeah,
Let
me
that
and my brother used to run that like religiously. And then probably on PS1, like the first Need for Speed. But I had the steering wheel with the pedals.
oh yeah,
You were ready.
the steering wheel.
I was with it.
Money bags. I like that.
You got the DDR pad too, huh?
Yeah,
Stepping.
I was ready. I was trying to prepare myself for life.
Y'all have been dropping some great music, right? And we are here. We convened together to talk about Swing, which has dropped. That is going to be on the Marvel Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Yeah. How did you guys kind of like get contacted about that? Like, how did this even come together for y'all to get that opportunity?
Shout out to Natalie.
Yeah,
you know
shout out
what I'm
to
saying?
Hunger Natalie, man.
She been making waves for us, you know what I'm saying, in the publishing sector. She always throwing us opportunities, always throwing us, you know what I'm saying, opening the door for us. And her and D-Mile, they cooked up the record, sent it over to us, and we sent it over to Benji and everything. And everybody just really just did their thing, you know what I'm saying? We've been big Spider-Man fans. We love the comic. We love the game. So, you know, it was a match made.
Yeah, it was an honor to do that game, man. And it's in like, the song is spoiler alert, in the early part of the game too. I don't tell you what's happening, but it's in the early part of the game, so you'll hear us as you're getting used to, you know what I'm saying, this new one.
That's fire.
That's fire. Yeah.
That's fire.
That's tight.
And so I was wondering, like, were there any elements of the game that y'all like leaned into when y'all was making the song? Was there any like certain things you guys wanted to pull from?
It was both. So it was elements of Spider-Man that we was leaning into, but also it was elements of Spider-Man that we had to like steer clear of.
Oh,
like, it was
okay.
like certain, like my
that.
first verse. I probably did like 3 verses for that song. The first one I did was all Spider-Man puns, 16 bars.
Web shooter.
Yeah, exactly. Venom, Carnage. Benji, I'm just saying all this stuff, bro. And it's like, all right, you gotta reel it back, bro. Like, talk a little more about like the concept of what Spider-Man represent. Don't just be like hitting them on the head. Aunt May, Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? Just going crazy.
That's dope. That's dope.
Hey.
Is it difficult to like pull back when you've like kind of like made that decision?
Because at least at the very least you know what the song is about. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, it's like a Rubik's Cube. You just keep flipping it around. You know what I'm saying?
I really like how many like styles are on that song. Like you got like some rock influences. It sounds like some country a bit. Then you go into the rap bag. Like, I mean, how did y'all come with that kind of collaboration? Like, what was in y'all's heads when y'all were making that?
Man, D-Miles started it with the beat. The beat was just, you know what I'm saying, high octane. Like the energy and the intensity was just there crazy. So, I mean, everything we did was trying to keep up with that. Honestly, like we just trying to keep up with the tempo. But
first, it reminded me of like them truck commercials where they going through the mud. So I'm like, I gotta think like that. I'm like Spider-Man,
like a Ford.
You know what I'm saying? Ford. Country Spider-Man, throwing a football,
like go rock
on the grill. Spider-Man.
That's the Peter Parker. That's the Peter Parker.
Made in America.
Spider-Man.
That's what I was thinking. It was like Peter Parker in the beginning, then Miles Morales that towards the end and stuff. I was like, okay.
What was it like working together on this project? Was it like you guys in the booth together? Was it like you guys sent it off and kind of like piece it together on your different parts?
We always piecing it together. I don't even think Benji was. You weren't even in Atlanta, was you?
Actually, I was.
Oh.
I was at Stowe's house.
TFTI.
I was at Stowe's house actually, and then I think it was you or Zeke had sent it to me, and like, but it was super time sensitive. So like, we need this back like yesterday. So no pressure, or nothing. But we need this back like yesterday. So I just did it right then and there, sent it back. Everything was all cool.
Did you know it was gonna be like in the trailer,
Didn't know that part. I ain't know that. You know that? I didn't know it was gonna be in the trailer. I knew what part of the game was gonna be in because they showed us that.
You know what I'm saying? We knew it was the single and a part of the game. Yeah, we knew it was like the beginning parts of the game. So like the energy.
Yeah, like they showed us like game footage.
Oh,
early on.
Anything you can tell us, indulge?
Nope. Not telling you. But I would say they showed us footage so we could kind of like get into the spirit of like knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's happening.
Get into that world.
Yeah, so we didn't just say nothing random like 100 on the strippers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
In the middle of what that was. It's like, please try to keep it in this space. It's like, they do that all the time, like with movies and stuff. Like, they'll send you like a part that they kind of think about, and like you just kind of right within that space.
Benji, can you talk about like your mindset, your contributions, and everything? I know because some people might just be thinking, all right, the rapping and the vocals, but yeah.
I mean, I love good hooks, so I think it was just kind of easy to already be in that frame of mind with just like what Olu said. Like the beat was already super on 10, so the energy was there, so I was really just trying to match it. Yeah, Spider-Man got like so many quotables, so I could really just pull from like a Rolodex and stuff. You know what I mean? But just match it with like the energy and the vocals. Pretty much what you hear like on the hook is what I did like right there, like first take type thing.
First stage.
He's nice with the hooks, man.
Hey, you
Good hooks, real hookers. Real hooker over here.
You gotta have the hook, man. You gotta have the hook.
Real good hooker.
That brings it together, man. That brings it together.
So in Spider-Man, like suit customization is like a big thing. So I know like it's a pretty terrible segue. I was wondering, like, are there any like video game characters you guys get your fashion sense from? Because I know like how you guys have a very like, y'all be putting that shit on. So I was wondering if there's any video game
that's
characters.
That's a good question. Who's some people I think look cool? I like the bite from a lot of like anime style.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's adjacent, but I'm trying to think of what.
I was just looking at these Street Fighter characters we were just
saying,
playing.
they be fresh.
Fire.
They be fresh. It'd be some cool outfits on Fortnite. I ain't gonna lie.
So
they be having the Prada boots on. They'll sneak them in there. I'd be like, yo. I like Cyberpunk, the way the characters look on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, 2077?
Yeah,
like
just
that
futuristic shit.
I know you just mentioned anime, so I was wondering, is there like any animes that need an EarthGang remix, like an official one?
I think we would do a good Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Ooh, that'd be tight.
I kind of need that.
I think we would do a good of that.
You got watch that.
I know.
You got watch that.
I'm gonna look out for that.
Brotherhood though, like the old one,
not the old one. Yeah.
But Brotherhood is really, it's like a good ass book, bro. Like it's like crazy.
It's one of them ones. Yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
I just restarted that hoe like a couple days ago.
I need to do that. That was my number one.
Yeah, it's deep. It's a lot of layers in that.
Have y'all watched Jujutsu Kaisen at all?
Not at all, but I seen I know a lot of people are hype about that. So I know it has like a fan base. I ain't really explored it like that. It's good.
It's fire.
It's fire. It's fire.
It's fire. Like I put it
I
with
seen them
Brotherhood.
making like shadow puppets and stuff. I was like, yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So just to plug in about the anime drip, you know, because look, like Naruto, right? Like Naruto is one of the ones that I've liked, and I used to read like the manga and stuff, and they have, and if anybody wants like some influence of like, all right, clothes off of anime, in the books they have like these like 1-page drawings where they like they drip them out and stuff, and yeah, man, they go so hard. And even in the One Piece show on Netflix, One Piece is my favorite.
You watch the anime?
So I read the
read the
manga.
book.
Yeah.
Sacred text.
He like, so I read.
Yeah.
I read.
I read. You idiot.
Fool.
You fool.
I read.
No. I meant that because the anime is so slow, man. I can't. It's
dumb
tough.
slow, bro. That's why I can't watch it. It's too slow.
Yeah.
It's faster to read the book. That's how you know that show's slow.
That's what I'm saying. So no, they definitely like the manga stuff has some really great influences, and you guys remind me like y'all style, and we were like, you know, looking up some images and stuff and pictures of different clothing y'all had, and it's like, dang man, that like it definitely reminds me of that. Like,
and we still ain't been to Japan yet.
Still ain't been.
We've been everywhere.
Still
We
ain't
ain't
been
been
to
to Japan.
Oh, so that's on the bucket list.
Yeah,
Got to,
of course.
bro.
Got to.
Shout out to my
stay.
cousin. My cousin out there right now. He's stationed in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Major. I see you, my boy.
Oh, you been service.
Doing your thing, boy.
service.
Doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, I that's definitely a place I want to go. To you too?
Oh, Japan. No, I'm definitely down to check out Japan. Japan seems like super dope. I know a lot of people has been there like recently, so I'm down to go.
That's true. It
Check
is.
out that
It is.
life-size Gundam they got. I definitely.
Yeah, I
that's
gotta
like,
see that.
I gotta see that.
I gotta see
Yeah.
that, bro.
I was gonna wear my Gundam shirt too.
Oh,
I
you feel
wasn't-
like you gotta go.
But I wasn't feeling the swag. It was fire, but it was like, sometimes you put something on, you be like, nah, it's not today.
Yeah. It
wasn't
didn't
today.
hit quite like you thought it was
Usually I
going
throw the
to.
Right.
Gundam on when I just want to like relax.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be in
I'm
the
trying
house.
to see us life size when you know.
Yeah, for real.
I might weep. I might shed it like one of those.
We made it as a people.
Trying to hold it back. Yeah.
Doing all this. Making noises.
If you guys could put yourself in like any anime world, that's just like a random question.
That's a
Yes,
great
it's-
question.
Any anime world.
That's tough.
Probably Attack on Titan for me.
That's what I was about to say.
Y'all would wanna
but it's
be
so
in that?
sad. That's why
I
I was
don't know.
laughing.
Y'all
Like,
like
it's
I
the
just-
saddest.
I
place.
only know if I was a Titan. If I was a Titan, I'd do that shit.
I mean, you could
I just want to
turn
see it.
into one. You could be one.
I just want
You
to
could
see
be
it.
one.
You
Because
just
like that
wanna
shit
see
was
it,
crazy. Like that's wild.
If I had to pick
Like,
one, Attack on Titan. They die. They lose every episode.
Crazy.
Every
yo.
episode.
It really. But I might join you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Might be in there wilding too.
I would say
Walmart
either
just wilding out.
My Hero Academia. I don't know if y'all ever seen that.
Yes,
That's so, you know, everybody gets a power. I would want to be somewhere where, you know what I'm saying? At least if everybody gets a different superpower, I'm cool with that. Or Pokemon, that would be
Pokemon
cool
be
if that was real and people was really doing that and making money off that, and like that was like a real career.
Right, that'd be
that would be hilarious.
Just leave home at 10 years old.
Like, it would be like supposed to be start working at 10 for one thing. And be competing against like 40-year-olds.
40-year-old talking trash. You gotta get your weight up.
Yeah. Come to my gym. Learn more skills.
honorable mention. I don't know if this counts. One Punch Man.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
definitely
But
counts.
you gotta be him
Yeah, you
though.
gotta be him.
You're
gotta
the
be
only
him.
person in the universe bro.
That's dope. Are there any games that y'all like group play together? Like, is it like y'all get on like the game chat, just hop like?
I feel like Madden is the most consistent among the squad. We've been playing Madden through Spillage Village. We've been playing Madden for years. It's been like a long term, like everybody's like a long term tournament of Madden, like for years. And like, so that's us and Jid, who think he the greatest football coach ever. We've been doing it for years. And like, even to where I remember, like, even before that, we would all play like NCAA. Like,
I used to be on NCAA religiously.
yeah, we used to play.
Like
We used to play
all
that
the
a lot,
time.
bro. I can't wait till that come back, bro.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Pay them students, man.
Recruit,
Yeah, the players.
I used to be
Pay them
doing the
players.
recruiting and stuff. Like, yeah, I got to go down to Texas, y'all. It's a linebacker down there. You run a 4-5. I got to get him.
Gotta go get that.
Nah, put them players' names on their next
Exactly,
one.
yeah.
Pay them boys.
main on Madden? You got like a main, or you going with like the?
Nah, we
love the randoms.
Yeah, we
It make it so much fun, yo.
Yeah, we do randoms, man. If you maining on Madden, that's a little
Doing
too
too much.
Yeah, you caring too much. You're not the real you're not the real man.
Show us your skills, brother. Adapt.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you know
Adapt,
about
brother.
the sport? Like, not like the
Adapt.
team.
That's how you coach. You gotta adapt.
No, that's real. I feel like any sports game, it's got to be 3 randoms. Like
Yeah,
that's how
gotta
you run it.
be,
3
yeah.
randoms, whoever you get out of those 3, that's how you run it.
If it's the Chiefs, it's the Chiefs. You know, this is what it is.
I'm judging.
So I've always been curious about this. Like, how have y'all stayed together for so long? You know, a lot of things can happen when you're in the industry and get a little murky and stuff. Like, what is it about y'all's bond?
I mean, I think because we're a duo, people always thought it was just our 2 heads in our creative process. But even in high school, we had folks like Dex, we had folks like Tonio. Like, it was just always like a community, like even Benji, you know what I'm saying? It's always a community, a creative process for the community around us. So it's really community that allows us to continue to explore, be creative, you know what I'm saying? Like, have fun, have a good time, and like keep the journey going.
Just be the business. Like, we really built, you know what I'm saying? We built a pretty solid brand together. Got his own legs at this point. So it's like, we all working on the same like collective
That's super dope.
entity.
Yeah. All right, humble beginning. Humble beginnings. We back. What was y'all's first like recording setup? Like first mics. First.
We used to record with Mercy. We recorded with Mercy.
was the first place we ever recorded.
Producer. Shout out to our producer, Mercy.
He had like the only real studio I could think of at the time, and that was it was
a
still in
closet.
his crib, yeah.
It was a closet. It was a mattress
he had
on
a
one of the
booth, though.
walls. Yeah, that was the booth. The booth was the closet with a mattress, and used to have to pull the mic over the door and close the door so the mic would stay still hang over on the cord.
You think about Daredevil spot?
Man, it's been multiple spots.
Right.
Multiple spots.
Yeah, we actually went to a lot of
doors.
spots like that. Like, whoever had a laptop at the time when we first started, I ain't had no laptop. I ain't had no
Man,
nothing.
my boy had personal
I ain't had no
computer.
iPod, bro. I had a Zoom. Like,
We got
an old Zoom. It was old when I got it. It was old when I got it, but it was my MP3 player. That's what I could afford. That's why I would put beats and shit on. And I took the MARTA bus a lot. I'll be on the bus, you know what I'm saying, around my raps. I was like that kid that you would see, like driving, you see a kid walking, like rapping himself.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell that nigga thinking? That was me, bro. Like, thinking about this shit. Like,
That's dope. That's super dope.
No, that's dope, man. I love those stories too. I've done some music in the past or whatever. I remember using like Audacity and using some, really, really terrible laptop mics when your voice is cracking.
Yeah. I think Fruity Loops always.
Fruity Loops,
yeah. It failed on Hill.
I'm about to say, it's gonna come a long way.
Yeah.
Fruity Loops done got a lot of Grammys now.
Ninth Wonder.
A long way.
Shout out to Ninth Wonder. He definitely made
Shout out to half the producers in the industry.
Right.
A lot of folks is doing Fruity Loops you don't even know. You thinking they doing something extra, they on Fruity Loops. Dragging and dropping.
Dragging and dropping. I was wondering, when you guys like record, is it like you jump around based off the energy and emotions you're feeling? Like, you got a hype song, you like record after like you perform, so you got that energy flowing, or do you just like are able to like just kick into it, like you're just code switch into the energy?
I mean, a good beat gonna get you moving.
Right.
No matter what you just did, like, you know what I'm saying, no matter what type of beat it is, you know what I'm saying, it could be hype, not hype, however you consider that. Because I've heard things that I consider to be hype. Folks be like, no, that was kind of chill. I was like, shit, you tripping. I was in there rocking, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's all perspective. But like, it's really just like, you gotta be in the moment. You gotta know when you go. I think that's the part of that, I guess, 10,000 hours kind of conversation, where it's like, you do it enough times, you do know, like, when I'm going in here to do this, the mind just goes to the place. You know what I'm saying? The zone is achieved. You just get in the zone and just do this shit.
Do y'all have like, maybe not a number one genre, but like at least right now in this time and space, like a genre that's in your head that influences your music right now, or is it still just kind of
not
based
a genre? I ain't never been in a genre.
I don't have no genre. I just like fire music. Even coming up, it was just like whatever was available. You know what I'm saying? I never just like, I only listen to this kind of music.
And I actually cannot stand people like that.
Better not play. Don't you touch that radio station.
Like,
don't you start that playlist.
Why are you identifying like that? That's like saying I only eat like one kind of spaghetti or pizza or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only do this.
Only
like,
eat Italian food.
Yeah, like, I only eat Italian food.
Only food.
It's like, no way, bro. You
it's the only food that inspires me.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like, that's good too, but like, You ever
Like,
tried
bro.
this pad thai?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like,
Have you tried it?
it's a taco truck over
Like,
there.
not
Busting.
Right. Well, we did have some random fun questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just some
Shoot them
some
off,
random
fire them
things.
off.
They're gonna be a Spider-Man themed.
Okay.
Do you think that Venom brushes his teeth, and or does he have the power of bad breath? Halitosis.
Definitely got the power bad, bro.
I think he might just.
Yeah.
I think he might just have the power of just like, you know what I'm saying. He got them symbiotic enzymes going. He might just be super
saliva
clean
is
in there.
crazy.
I'm about to say, might be super clean.
Might be
You know how they be you know how they be claiming a dog mouth cleaner? It might be on that type time, but just even more because he's an alien.
The
Like, I don't
saliva
know how,
probably
you know what I'm saying?
melt metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
yeah.
Because while that nigga teeth be sharp, they be perfectly sharp.
That's
true.
Aligned.
Yeah.
Cones, yeah. Let me ask y'all this. If you had the power to swing just like Spider-Man, like across the city and stuff like that, would y'all accept it and would y'all use it, or is heights like, is that
I
a thing?
do it.
I would do it 100%, and I
OD.
would probably be living in different cities. I wouldn't do it in LA.
No,
I'm not doing it here.
No.
Why not?
I do it in downtown LA, but like
I'm about to say, yeah, downtown.
I'm not getting through a lot of LA with that shit.
They on Pico like they just hit a bus.
There's a lot of parts of LA that shit gonna look lame as fuck.
Trying to swing through the hills.
Right.
Hills,
Low ass
on palm
swings.
trees. And shit. Like, hey, bro,
When y'all web, how you
get an
how y'all-
Uber, bro. Nah, that'd be hard, though.
Yeah, I would just start climbing buildings just to jump off. I used to do that in the game.
I
all
would
the
do
time.
that,
Like,
yeah.
just,
Climb and jump.
Just jump and then swing right before I hit
I
the
do
Miami,
it-
I go to
I do it
Miami.
in London. I do it in
Miami,
Paris.
Miami.
I'm going
Go to
London and
Dubai. I'm
Paris,
in
yeah.
Dubai
I'm
with
going
it.
to
Oh,
Dubai with it.
The
Dubai
tallest
with it.
skyscraper.
Yeah,
The
that's
tallest.
That's hard.
Swinging all day.
Singapore.
Right.
That would be fun to do it. Until you get hit for all the webs you leaving everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Nah, they got to catch me.
They gonna have to catch you.
Catch me, man.
They gonna catch you.
Web everybody up out there. Clean that up.
Right, clean that up.
Doing the same on the web. You guys have a favorite like Spider-Man villain?
He got some of the best villains. Let me just put that out there. The
Yeah.
villains make them for real.
true.
Who's my favorite Spider-Man villain? This is a tough one because they be so funny.
Yeah, they all have their own
Yeah, they
unique
all
like,
be so funny, bro.
personalities.
I super rock with the Sand guy. What's this dude?
Sandman.
Sandman. Yeah,
He was
Sand
almost
guy.
there. He was almost.
Sand brother.
Saying, bro, about that. Saying, gentlemen.
Sand comrade. He fine. I like him. I like his. I like that his power doesn't seem like it should be that much, but then it always be overwhelming to this
wild.
nigga.
Green Goblin is funny.
Green
Just the
Goblin
smile
is
on
dope.
bro face is
And
just
the
OD,
costume
bro.
be talking to
He
him.
just be smiling the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And
bro.
just up on portrayal, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, Willem Dafoe
Perfect.
killed it.
He's got it in his bag for that.
Bro just on the little hover like this, just
Right.
gonna get you. Like, all right, bro. All
Right.
right.
You
You
don't
got it,
hover
bro.
over me.
Yeah, like, go
Chill out, old man.
Oh man, right?
I rock with Mysterio.
Mysterio
Oh,
was hard.
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Mysterio was hard.
Jake Gyllenhaal is
He did
amazing.
kill his
He's an
Mysterio.
amazing actor. I definitely rock with Mysterio.
Y'all remember in the cartoon, the Osborns had them waves?
Oh, that's right. With the shortcut, the shortcut in the waves. That's
The
right.
goblins, then he
the
took the
orange
mask
hair.
off. It would be crazy wave.
He had a do-rag in the mask. That's crazy.
The mask was a do-rag. Put me back on. Put me back on your waves. He's just talking to the.
No, I love the Jamie Foxx Electro.
I did
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
no,
I
that was-
did like
yeah, yeah,
I
that
did
was
like
cool.
that. I
That was
enjoyed
cool.
that, bro. Like I like Jamie Foxx doing anything though. So I
Yeah.
felt like I couldn't tell if I liked it or I just like
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah, Jamie, you just rocking with. Shout out to see you. Good to see you, Jamie.
Right, good to see
Yeah, like
you.
I fuck with bro.
That's really what it was. All right, y'all. Once again, EarthGang Benji, thank y'all for being here. Remember, Swing is out right now on the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Spider-Man 2 is out right now. Go get it. Go get it, man. It's fire. All right. Hey, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.